Good day and welcome back to Elementary 72 Gaming. Now for today's video, it's obviously an update on the game and it's the weekly update patch notes, and as you can see there's no patch notes again. Now the devs are currently in the middle of their festival with the Chinese New Year, and you can expect them to be back around next week. So we will be getting updates again and knowing exactly what's going on. But what has happened in this past week in the game? Well, there's been a lot that's been going on. A ton. Obviously, there was the let Jita burn, that whole incident that happened, the fights over the insurance system, and a ton of other things that flowed around it. Now, beyond the simple aspects of what has happened over this week, what are the other things that are happening within the game? Well, we have reached T9. So T9 has opened up, and within T9 are now the battleships and the T9 battle cruisers that have been added to the game. They make a big difference to everything. So here's everything that you need to know as it is standing as of this moment. There's a big discrepancy between some of the players who were 3 days ahead of other players in reaching T9, and there are other players who were at max Omega with all their cognitive implants in place, and everything was there for them to actually earn maximum SP. And they are behind those people who have that big advantage, which makes no sense because they literally started the game at minute 15 or minute 18, so there should only be about 18 minutes difference between the starters and those guys at the maximum. And they started the game with the purchase of Omega and the cognitive implants. That means that these were pay-to-win players who started the game with the full benefits. Now, why were these discrepancies in place? Well, it turns out that all the balancing the devs tried to give us with free SP to take out all those who benefited from SP exploits wasn't really counting 100%. Some people earned them, some people didn't earn them, and this made a massive difference across the server. With all of this being in place, it's given players a head start, it's given players a big boost in where they are in terms of SP. So obviously when the devs get back, that's going to be one of the serious issues where they're going to have to address it and catch up those players who should be with that front line. So everybody should reach the front line and it should be moving at that point for those who are on from day one with max SP. Other guys who benefited from some of the SP programs which nobody knew about will obviously still have some bit of a lead, and all of a sudden they're going to have a lot of players catch up to them and a lot of players surpass them in terms of pace. Now, besides all of these, what are other issues within the game at the moment? Well, there's a lot of wars going on in terms of the north, in the south. There's tons of that. There's the collaboration on my channel, and my collaboration has reached a total of 10. So, Harrow Hobby Gaming, together with Solo, Sky News, there's 2 people from Sky News who are part of the collaboration, RAMBO, Pristine Frog, myself, I'm missing 3 of the individuals who I've invited, Savath the Mighty. I'm really sorry if I missed the names, it's just that there's 10 of them and I did send out a ton of invites. I'm making sure I'm not getting the wrong names in my head. Rambo, Savath, Christine, Fire, Reaper, and there's one more content creator part of our entire myself, sorry. And that's our 10 who are doing the collaboration. Now I'm leaving it at 10 for this collaboration for a simple reason. I want us to have fun with this collaboration. Now most of the time when we play PvP, there's this massive question of how much am I going to lose if I lose in this fight? If I lose the ship, it's 3 billion. That's 2 months worth of work to get the ship back. It's 600 plaques, it's 800 plaques, it's $100, $200. To keep all of that out of it, we content creators will go on the content creator server and we're going to have fun. Now, when we have fun with fighting these 1v1s, there's 3 things to note about it. Number 1, when we are fighting it, we are showing you the pristine level for the end of game. And I might just make a short series on which ships we are choosing with one of the content creators. I'll just hijack whoever I can from that list of 10. We'll make a quick video and I'll link everybody in who is from that content creator group, so you'll know where to look for those videos. And if they do upload it and they want to give you all the feedback on what's coming up, you will have all of the channels listed to see what happens in this collaboration, because everybody is included whether or not they participate in any of the videos. It is one of the ways in which I think that it makes it fair, because even though, let's say for example, only 2 of us do 80% of the videos and everybody just shows up for one video, it's fair that everybody is linked in because it's a collaboration between everybody. Everybody gets a say, and I am giving them a chance for a say. I'm not going to try and push my top 20 ships on them, but now it's a top 25 because battleships were added. And once all of this is added, we're going to have 2 big series of collaboration, to be honest. Top 25 regular ships, and then it's just going to be a a faction ship showdown. Now, with all of this being added into it, we're going to have to choose our location. We're going to have a ton of fun. Hopefully there's going to be a ton of talking over each other, a whole lot of jokes, a whole lot of fun within our conversations when you're building these ships. And that's what I want to have. I want to have this nice strong community feeling within these content creators, because the content creators who I have currently approached are that type of people. Obviously they're willing to collaborate with other content creators. They're willing to take time out of their day. I've literally spoken to RAMBO for 3 hours the other day, and I have to say it, RAMBO may not be a YouTuber, but he is one of the most kind and polite people I know. I literally took up 3 hours of his day and he told me it's fine with him. He's happy to be talking to somebody else about the game. It's for a good purpose within the game and he's happy with it. He didn't want to talk about the insurance system in detail because, as he's saying, he doesn't have enough information on it. And I wanted to take him up on it because I wanted to see what's his viewpoint on it, to see which way he stands, similar to my conversation with Triumph. Now, with all of this being said, those are the things that are happening in the game. I know it isn't as exciting as giving you an update with, you know what, we've got 150 videos or 200 videos coming out this month, but that's it. And I'm sorry about the overexcitement in my voice. It's just I've been waiting to collab on a nice series for a really long time, and right now with this collab and everybody who is in there, it feels like we have a community. And I obviously understand that some of them are way larger than me in terms of community. They don't even have to worry about what I have to worry about when it comes to building up the community. They pass 1,000, they have better content, they have better editing, and I'm still breaking into those markets when it comes to learning all these things. And as I said, when we work as a team, you can always pick up something from the next person. And I've picked up a lot from RAMBO just speaking to him for 2 hours. He's one of the kindest people when it comes to talking and interviewing and just being friendly. And that definitely is a good selling point. He's in Golden Horde Alliance, and obviously that's a very good place to go if I was looking for it. Right now I'm without a corp, and I might join another corp or I might make my own corp. Now there's reasons to it, and one of the reasons is, besides this collaboration, there might be a very special guest who will appear on my channel. Right now I've reached out to several major YouTubers who are outside of the league of any one of those on our group for our current YouTubers, and I just want to see if they show up. If they show up for just one video, even if it's just a live stream with us, just to have some fun seeing what the game is like, that would be unbelievable. And I'm hoping that I get that solid 200 to 300 players on. We have a nice corp over there just for that one person. I don't care whether I'm not the leader. As most people know, I don't like being the leader of corps. I don't like taking on too much of responsibilities because that gives me a lot of stress. And I'm really trying to chill. I was gonna go back to Borg, but unfortunately it's not gonna happen at the moment, and it's purely a me thing. Just a little bit of a thought in my mind that I should stay outside of the corps for the moment. There's a lot of friends who have given me open invitations to their corps, and I don't want to really join a corp, because when you join a corp you have to worry about their diplomatic ties, all of the rules that follow in their alliances, who they're friendly with, who they're not friendly with, whether they have a problem with you being honest about their situations. All of that makes a difference. And I don't intend to lie, I don't intend to hide any information. I intend to be straight up and forward. Just like how when I interviewed Christian, you heard everything that he had to say, everything was out on the open, straight up, clear. And as you know, I hide a lot of things when it comes to interviews to a lot of these corps. And the reason for that is you can't just reveal everybody's deep dark secrets on these interviews and so forth. Like when I speak to RAMBO in a conversation, it might not even be a full game chat. It might just be two YouTubers having a conversation about the game as an overall point of view. Which side has better fighting? Where's the best place to be? What are the best ratting areas? How much do we earn as corps? All of that will be added into that discussion, and we'll see what happens. Now, it might even be Pristine Frog who I get a hold of one of the times, and who knows how much of fun that will be. Or together we solo if I can get a hold of him. And when we have all of these put together and this entire series comes out, it might not be this week, it might be next week, or it might even be further because there's 10 of us. You're going to get a lot of good information, a lot of good pointers, a lot of good things. But the one thing to note about our stuff once more is these are endgame builds. They aren't best builds like how I would make a best build, because a best build is based on your time in the game. And with the SP program and the fact that you can change things, my best builds don't have to be the best builds, to be honest. They can be a good build with a certain amount of SP if you don't use SP skill resets. And they can be the very best build if you have the right skills for them. You get what I'm saying? So they versatile. And when we make the series, this is the do-all end-all of PvP for us. This is where we're going. Unless new modules are added in the next few months that randomly shape things up and change aspects of how we're using our mid slots or our weapons, it definitely isn't going to make a difference. When it comes to the faction ships, I know that the Kenyu is something that a lot of people want to see, and I might just make a point of trying to find the Kenyu itself. The real Kenyu, not the prototype that we use in the game, and have a good show of it and look at what it can do on the content creator server. So that might be something that you can look forward to at the end of all of this. And if we do go ahead and have fun with our collaboration, I will keep moving forward with everybody. I'm going to try and get a hold of all of their links. So if you watch this video on the day of release, come back in about a week or 2 weeks. Everybody's channel links should be in here. And remember, some of them aren't YouTubers, some of them are Twitch streamers, so they're on Twitch. You can go and see what they have available. And some of them aren't on YouTube, they're on podcasts. So you can go and download one of their podcasts, listen to it while you're at work, listen to it while you're on your drive home. And that's all there is to it. You can hear what everybody has to say, you can see who everybody is within these communities, and hopefully by the end of the month, we'll have this fantastic community of content creators who are showing you how to enjoy the game. And we might just host a ton of events with 10 people, unlike my regular ratting fleets where the numbers don't go in numbers. We might just get what we want. So see you all in the next one, and catch you then. Have a good day.